Hello, it's Monica from Crafting with Quilling, and I hope you have absolutely wonderful day. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to create super quick and fun kinetic card for someone who loves running. I really hope you'll feel inspired and craft along with me. For today's project, I'm going to use one of the best digi stamps from Polkadoodles called Female Runner. I printed it twice, at the top and at the bottom. To color in the image, I'm going to use my tri-blend markers from Spectrum Noir. Just to make sure it doesn't really bleed through my card, I use a scrap piece of card underneath. So this way, my image will look professionally finished. So as you can see, I'm using variation of tri-blend markers. What's really good about them, they've got light, medium and dark color, which makes coloring super easy, especially if you want to have 3D look. So here I've got the top and the bottom image. And I try to color in those two images exactly the same way. Because as I told you, today I'm going to show you how to create a kinetic card. So I need the same image at the front and also at the back of my card. And I thought that would be the best way to create the kinetic card. Have you ever used any digistamps from Polkadoodles? If you haven't, I do encourage you to subscribe to the newsletter. It is absolutely amazing because very often you get amazing discounts for new stamps and also digipapers. So yes, you can sign to the newsletter. And in the description down below, I'm going to leave all the names of the products I use in today's video so you can check it out, especially the design papers I'm going to use. And trust me, some of them are super beautiful. So yes, you can check them out if you want. Have you ever created a kinetic card or a card for someone who loves running or other sports? If you haven't, I have to admit that it is a lot of fun. So please choose any digistamp, or maybe you do have something in your stash to create something special for someone who loves sports. In the past, I created some cards for someone who loves fishing, but also other sports. And some of those videos are coming your way, so don't wait and subscribe to my channel. Whenever you color in the hair, I do encourage you to use at least 3 different colors. What I mean by different, like light, medium, and dark. So this way, you're going to have beautiful highlights and shadows. And that's what really makes your images very special. As you can see here with the hair, I'm not trying to copy exactly the same colors everywhere because it is impossible. In the end, it is a handmade card. So the idea for this kinetic card was that one of the girls will be at the front of a card with the word start because she is going to take part in a race. And the other one will be at the back with the word finish when they finish the race. So I thought, let's create one with super neat hair, especially for the start of the race, and then one will be a little bit more messy when she finishes the race. So yes, you can do that as well, especially when you use your scissors to fussy cut her out. So with the first one, I tried to be as neat as I could, but then with the girl, the other one, I tried to cut all those elements that you can see on the left and on the right. So she looked a little bit more tired in the end. Have you ever used alcohol markers to color in your images? If you haven't, I think these are the best ones. I don't really need that brand. Every single alcohol marker brand, they can mix and match beautifully. And that's what I really like about them. But just don't forget to have a scrap piece of card underneath so the colors won't bleed and you'll have professionally finished image. And that's what I really like about card making. So for this card, I decided to go with some pinkish reds and also blue. And I thought that would be a good idea for the sporty outfit. If you like that color combo, please let me know in the comments down below. So as you can see, with one of those images, I had to add color on her cheeks. Now it is time to fussy cut the images and they are ready to put on the card. I use SVG file from Gentleman Crafter from Creative Fabrica, and I will also leave the link in the description down below if you want to create that swing card. And I use my ScanNCut machine to cut all those elements, even with the design papers I'm going to use. So when this is ready, then I cut 2 panels with white card because I couldn't find anything matching the papers I had. So I thought, let's add the color using alcohol marker. So yes, you can do that, and this way you don't really need colored card for your projects. I do encourage you to try that technique. It is super simple, and this way you actually save quite a lot of money, because imagine buying all that colored card for every single project. And whenever you have any color medium of your choice, that is the way to go. So one is ready, but then I thought, let's add the color on all the edges. So this way that panel will look like I only use blue card. Super cool, right? So yes, you can use that trick in your card making as well. So when these elements are ready, then it will be the trickiest part, and you know what it is for me. You have to choose the design papers for your projects. And I have to admit that Polkadoodles have absolutely amazing design papers on their website. And most of them are digital papers, which means when you buy them, you can print them as many times as you want, which is absolutely amazing. So when these panels are ready, now I printed one of my favorite design papers, Spring into Easter, and this one comes from Superhero Collection. I love it, and I thought that would be very good idea, especially with an image of a female runner taking part in a race. If you agree with me, please let me know in the comments down below. So, in the description down below, I left the link to Polkadoodles blog where you can check any other project with that sporty theme. So yes, you can click on it and check what other crafters have created. I'm pretty sure you won't be disappointed. When these panels are ready, then it is time for the ovals. As you can see, I've got 2 of them, and also I've got 2 smaller panels. One will go at the top and one at the bottom. So it is time to add the same color as I did for the left and right panels, and also I used the same Superhero Collection with the stars, and I use my ScanNCut machine. I'm going to put on those small elements. And if you have ever considered getting ScanNCut machine, I do have to say that it is a game changer because you can create any projects that you want. The possibilities are simply endless. So if you have ever considered getting one, I do encourage you to do so. I bought one last year for my birthday, and I have to admit that it was the best birthday present ever. So when these panels are ready, it will be time to decorate our oval. So I've got 2 design papers with the clouds. And if you're interested in that, all the names are in the description down below. Then the green card comes from a different collection. But as you can see, I'm going to use it to create a grass. Super quick and simple. You don't really need any cutting dice for this part. All you have to do is to create a rough shape of the grass and then use your scissors to create the blades. Super quick and simple. Have you ever created a project with grass? It is super fun, and you also get that 3D look, which I absolutely love. So, not only it is super simple, but it really gives you that wow effect. So, yes, if you do have any green card or green color medium, color in your paper or card and then use your scissors to create that grass effect. It is super simple. All you have to do at this time is to remember that one has to be taller and one has to be shorter. And that's it. It will look amazing. And you only put the glue at the very bottom of that element. And that will make massive difference. So as you can see with the girls on the left that I've got at the moment, I can put them on the grass and they don't really have to be on top of it. They can be behind it. So this way, I actually have that 3D look and it will be even more special. So when these elements are ready, I'm going to do exactly the same on the right hand side and it will be time to adhere all the elements together. And as you can see, for all my projects, I use my magic glue, which is a liquid glue and this also a book binding glue, which means when the glue is set, it will be set forever. So all my projects will last for a very long time. And that's exactly what I like about my glue. If you do have your favorite adhesive, I would really like to know which one is it. And I also wonder, how's your summer? Have you seen any of the amazing places? Did you do any sport anywhere? Please let me know in the comments down below. I went sightseeing to the places I really wanted to visit, and I have to admit, I was overwhelmed by the beauty of the exhibitions. So I went to Warsaw and I went to a museum which is like 30 minutes away from Warsaw, but it has the most beautiful folk outfits ever. It is super, super gorgeous. So, if you do have your favorite museum or gallery, I would really like to know. Or if you visited one during summer holidays, that would be even better. I really like to explore new places and see what other people can view as beautiful because I think art is very relative and you can find beautiful things in nearly every single place. So, coming back to my card, as you can see, I'm using my liquid glue to adhere all the images together. And I do try to create that 3D look because the girl is not only on top of the grass but is in between, which means we have that effect of her running. And I think that is super cool. So when these elements are ready, I'm going to put ovals together and then the card will swing. Have you ever created a swing card? If you haven't, there are so many possibilities, and if you have any of the nesting dice, that will work as well. However, today I decided to use SVG file. I was a little bit lazy, to be honest, but I really like the finished card. So if you like that color combo with blues, greens for grass, and also the outfit, please let me know in the comments down below. But if you'd like to have a different outfit for a runner, I would really like to know what color combo would it be. Here I've got a thread and I use it here for her headphones. So that will give me even more 3D look. Now it is time to put all the elements together. And at this point, as I told you, I decided to have two words on a card because I don't really have any matching sentiments. So, using a scrap piece of card and black fine liner, I decided to write the word start and finish. And this way, that card will be even more special. So, what I'm saying here, you don't really need lots of stamps to create your project. Sometimes you can handwrite your sentiments, and that will be perfectly fine. So, if you know someone who loves running or takes part in running races, maybe this project will be for you. I'm pretty sure they would really enjoy the card. And you can also write a message on the back to make this card even more special. And if you know someone who loves running or takes part in those races, you can also use their favorite colors, and that will be perfectly fine. There are so many stamps with trophies, for example, which you could use here as well. Just to make sure all my elements match beautifully, I'm using this same blue alcohol marker to color in the edges of my sentiments. Super cool, right? And I really like that technique. If you want, you can also use some double-sided foam adhesive, so it will be raised a little bit. But to be honest, I decided against it because I really wanted a flat card here. Anyway, it is a swing card with kinetic element. So I don't really need any more adhesive or double-sided foam adhesive here. So the card is nearly complete. What do you think about it? Would you like to give it a go? I really hope you do. And there is plenty of space to write your message, and what's really good about it, it also stands proudly on a flat surface, which I think it makes this card even more special. And it goes flat in the envelope, which is amazing, right? So, what do you think about this project? Please let me know in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching and spending that time with me. Don't forget to like this video, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because every Monday and Thursday I've got amazing videos for you on my channel. Have a wonderful day and see you in my next video. Bye for now. Happy crafting!